Hello everyone and welcome to a video that I have steadily been working on here for about the past week, just testing out lots of products. I was excited at the prospect of this video because it is a new brand to me anyways. They've been around for a while now, but they just recently launched a cosmetic line, and that cosmetic line is linked to / it is exclusively at iHerb. So you guys know by now I love iHerb. I've worked with them many times in the past. This is another sponsored video by them, but you guys know I only do sponsored videos A, with companies that I enjoy, and B, with companies that allow me to give 100% my honest opinions on these products. So I'm going to give you guys a full rundown on this new cosmetic line from Azélique. I've got all the products here, and like I said, I've been testing them out so I can tell you exactly how I feel about everything. And I feel like it's very appropriate that Galileo decided he wanted to be in the video today, because Azélique is a certified vegan and cruelty-free company, so they love the animals, which is great. And what I really loved, I mean, there are going to be a lot of A's and B's in this video, but like, first off, quite a few of you have been asking me to test out more like cruelty-free and specifically vegan makeup, so that fits into this group. They are also gluten-free, all of the products here, and what I really loved about it is that these products, even though they are vegan, they're at a drugstore price. I feel like with vegan makeup, it's great and everything, but it's usually so expensive. This stuff, not so much, you know? It's definitely affordable, at least in my eyes. It's comparable to other brands that you can find at the drugstore and everything, which, I mean, I guess you could kind of consider iHerb an online drugstore. You know, they've got tons and tons of beauty products. They've got K-beauty products, which is great too, since those can be a little hard to find. And then they've also got like herbal supplements. They've got some stuff for your pets if you want. Like, they've got a bunch of different stuff on their website, which just, you know, makes it really convenient and everything if you need some little bits and bobs and whatnot, and you want to throw some makeup in your cart too, because I know I do that whenever I go to the drugstore. iHerb carries over 35,000 products, so tons of stuff you can choose from, and those products can also be shipped to over 160 different countries. They've got customer support that offers help in 10 different languages. Like, really good, well-rounded company, if you ask me. Just another thing that I enjoy about the prospect of vegan makeup, and especially the stuff from Azélique, is that it is all like very natural and botanical, and so it's supposed to be really good for your skin and not cause it to be gross. You know, some makeup can just be really pore clogging and whatnot, and this stuff is supposed to be very healthy for your skin because it's got different like antioxidants and minerals and that kind of stuff in it. So, intros aside, I've got all of the products here to share with you guys. First off, I have got their face primer here. This is just the skin smoothing face primer. It's the only primer they offer, and it just says that it is a sheer skin smoothing face primer that is rich in ingredients derived from nature. Helps to prime your skin and make your makeup application flawless. I would say yes and no. There are definitely pluses and minuses to this. I find that this didn't work very well with the powder foundation. I find that this is good for liquid foundations, but with the powder foundation, for whatever reason, it just kind of clung onto the powder in a weird way that I didn't like the way that it ended up looking. But underneath the liquid foundation, this really does help the foundation go on very smoothly, very nicely. It is sheer, like they said. It definitely has like an herbal scent to it, but that does dissipate after you rub it in. It is super cooling as you rub it in, which, oh, so nice. You know, especially in the morning when you're just waking up, it just helps to freshen your skin and everything and just make you feel more awake. I think so anyways. It feels very moisturizing. It goes on very smoothly. It doesn't pill up or anything. Like I said, it really does make your skin feel very nice and soft and smooth. So far, this has been doing a decent job. It doesn't work as well as like my favorite face primers, but I do think it works well. I would say this is good if I want to wear my makeup for like maybe 6 hours or so. If I'm doing a full day of like 14, 16 hours or something that I need my makeup to last, I wouldn't be reaching for this. However, for shorter makeup days, I could definitely see myself using this, especially if it ends up like really helping my skin or anything. So we shall see with further testing, but as of right now, this one is decent, and it's only $11.95 for a fluid ounce. So like I said, yay for drugstore prices. And next up here, I have got their Tinted Moisturizer. It's the Illuminating Tinted Moisturizer. It's got a broad spectrum of SPF 20 in it. It is $13.95 for a fluid ounce here, and it comes in 4 different shades. I did go ahead and swatch these and everything for you guys so you can see the shade range. It's not great, you know, it's kind of a starter company, I guess, kind of a shade range. They've got a fair, light, medium, and a tan deep color. I've been using the shade Fair. Thankfully, the Fair shade does work for me on my skin. It's a bit yellow, but it goes on really, really beautifully. Like with a damp sponge, it really does just blend right on in, and it looks very natural and nice on the skin and everything. It's got a slight citrus scent to it, which is very pleasant. It also lasts really well on my skin, and it feels very lightweight and everything throughout the day. However, the thing that I don't like about this stuff is that, I mean, maybe it's just not meant for oily skin like mine, but this never seems to dry down. It is just consistently tacky feeling. I don't have it on today. I don't know why I'm touching my face, but you know, it just feels tacky feeling throughout the day. And you know, so then whenever you touch your face, it's just, I don't know, it's just not my favorite feeling. So I think maybe on dry skin it might work better. I've tried powdering on top of this, both with the translucent powder from Azélique and then also with my own powders and everything, and this stuff does not look good with a powder on top of it. I don't think anyways. It makes it look very cakey and very textured and not nice, which is a shame because this product on its own does look very nice and not cakey and very natural and lovely. It comes in the same bottle and everything as the primer. They come with nice pumps on them, which I really appreciate. Y'all know how I feel about a good pump and everything. And then, like I mentioned, they have also got a translucent setting powder. You get 12 grams of product and it is $9.95. It just comes in a typical, you know, like plastic type container and then twist top, and it's just got the sifter and that sort of a thing. It's definitely translucent, but unfortunately I feel so bad. I'm giving my honest review though. This is heavily scented. It really is heavily scented, like that herbally. It's like the primer smell except times a million. It's very heavy, very strong. I mean, I guess it goes away, but for me, I just can't really get over it. It's not my favorite scent. It's not the finest, like softest feeling powder. It's slightly gritty feeling, and I just felt like any foundation that I've tried putting this on top of, it just makes it look cakey and sad and not good. So unfortunately, this was a pass for me, a big pass. I really did not like this on my skin. I wish I could give it a better review, but I gotta be honest with you guys. And then moving on, the other foundation product that they have is the Pressed Powder Satin Foundation. For 10 grams of product, it's only $12.95, which is great. It comes in a nice, like, semi-slim kind of a compact. I don't know. I mean, it fits really nicely in the hand. I like the shape of it and everything. I mean, it's a circle, but you know, like, it's got the rounded corners and stuff, so it feels nice in the hand. It's got a nice, like, locking mechanism and everything, and then you flip it open. It's got a mirror, which I love, and then it's also got a little spongy applicator thing in the bottom, which is very soft and it works very well. I actually quite like this foundation. It's good. I'm wearing it today. I feel like it's good for like those very natural casual days. I mean, I don't feel like I'm wearing any product on my face at all right now. I don't have to worry, like when I touch my face, it does not come off on my fingers, which is fantastic. It does fade throughout the day, but I feel like it fades gracefully and just like any other powder foundation would on my skin. It's decently buildable. I don't think you're ever gonna get like full coverage out of this stuff, but very light, sheer, semi-buildable coverage. I just think it looks really natural and nice. I mean, you can still see like my imperfections and stuff popping through, but I just think it looks really nice on the skin, you know what I mean? And sometimes there are those days where it's like, I don't care if you guys can see, is it coming through? You know? It makes my skin look and remain looking like skin, so I appreciate that about it. It's very soft, very silky. Unfortunately, again, the shade range is not the greatest. It again is just the 4 different shades of fair, light, medium, and then tan deep. So the shade range could definitely use improvement on both ends of the spectrum. Definitely a lighter shade could be added, and then also many deep shades could be added and medium shades could be added. And then moving on, they have got 4 different lipsticks here, which I'm sad to say, these are really inconsistent in the formula, which bummed me out because the colors are gorgeous and I like the packaging. It feels like a decent weight to it and everything, and it, you know, it just goes with the rest of the branding and whatnot. But the 4 shades that they have are Stay Nude, Go Pink, Gone Mauve, and then Ray Red. Now I would say there are 2 mediocre ones in the bunch and then 1 bad one and 1 excellent one, you guys. I mean, have you been looking at my lips at all? Oh my gosh. These all have the same kind of a scent to them. It's just kind of like a lipstick scent. It doesn't smell like the greatest, you know, it doesn't smell like a vanilla or anything, but it doesn't smell bad. It just smells like lipstick. They're comfy. They last a decent amount of time. Like my lips definitely feel hydrated while I have these on. I would say they last maybe like 3 hours, 4 hours, and then I feel like I might want to do a little bit of a touch up. It's not like they're gonna last through a meal, but like I don't think there's any like classic lipstick formula like this that will last through a meal. The Stay Nude color, I feel like so many people are always like, you have the perfect shade of lips just like naturally. This is literally exactly my lip color. I'm pretty sure, as you can see with this going on. And this is one of the like mediocre, at least out of the bunch. I mean, overall, it's a good lipstick formula, don't get me wrong. I just think compared to the excellent one, I wish this had the same formula as that excellent one, but it goes on decently creamy. It takes a little bit of warming up and then it goes on a bit better, but it's got a good coverage to it. It's a really pretty color, you know, if I ever want to stay nude. I just thought this one was really, really pretty. The next one is Go Pink, which is a really pretty natural kind of a pink color. It really is gorgeous. I could see this looking good on a lot of different people. It's just like your classic kind of a carnation pink with a bit of salmon and a bit of blue in there. So it looks really nice on, and this had the same formula as the Stay Nude color, where it takes a little bit of warming up and then after that it goes on very creamy, very nicely. It's got a good coverage to it. And then we have got Gone Mauve. Unfortunately, this was the bad one. I don't know what it is, if it's because it's got a bit of that sheen or opalescence to it, but for whatever reason, this one is super dry, super tuggy. It's not anywhere near as opaque as the other ones, or just opaque in general. It's a pretty color. It's a really nice mauve color, like they said, with like a plum undertone and everything. I just didn't like the formula on this one. It was really dry. I don't know why, but it was. And then moving on to my favorite of the bunch, oh my lordy lord, this one, Ready Red. Feelings galore with this one. Not only is the color beautiful, it's like this delightful strawberry red with raspberry undertones to it. It is so gorgeous, and the formula just melts onto the lips. It really is more of like an oily, melty kind of feeling lipstick. So it is quite a bit thinner than the other ones, but the opacity on this is insane. I mean, you guys can see as I'm putting this on, it just glides on like a dream. Perfect cover. I mean, just gorgeous. If all of the lipsticks were formulated like this one, oh my gosh, Azélique, you would have hit the jackpot. This is the one. This is the one that you need to make all of your lipsticks like, because this formula is so buttery and just delicious. This one, Ready Red, yes, yes, yes. Probably favorite product out of everything here in this haul. And then last but not least here, they have got an array of lip glosses. 4, that seems to be their number. These glosses also do have a very heavy scent of bubblegum, which is new to me for a gloss. I'm more used to like, you know, the berry and vanilla type smelling lip products, but this is very much bubblegum. It dissipates eventually, but I would say for the first like hour or two, the smell is quite strong of bubblegum, and it also does taste like bubblegum. So if that is not your thing, you are not gonna like these glosses. But if that is your thing, you're gonna love these. There are 4 shades with 4, well, I would say 3 different finishes. These are $8.95, so again, great drugstore price for a lip gloss. The 4 shades are Coral Crush, Dusty Rose, Soft Violet, and Berry Kiss. Dusty Rose. This one is just a really nice, soft, light pink, and then it's also got that glitter in it, so there is a little bit of a grit to it, but it's not sticky or tacky or anything. It's very smooth feeling on the lips, very lightweight, and it just gives a nice, like, very slight tint of color with that extra added shine and glitter. Next up is Soft Violet. This one reminds me of the mauve-colored lipstick. It's a beautiful mauve color, and it's got that, like, blue plum undertone to it. And this one, it does have a little bit of glitter in it, but this has more of that duochrome-y type of a sheen. I mean, it's not duochrome, but to get what I'm saying, it's got that blue shift to it a little bit. This one, it gives much more tint to the lips. It's not sticky or tacky at all, and it just looks really nice on the lips. Coral Crush is the orangey peach with that coral undertone to it. This one does have glitter in it, so there's a little bit of grit on the lips, but otherwise these glosses are not sticky at all. Just give a nice, very, very slight tint of color to the lips, and then that glossy shine as well. It's just like one of those nice colors that you would just throw on and not have to worry about, you know? But then my favorite out of the bunch, this one reminded me of the red color lipstick, and this one, oh yes. This one is so good. This is called Berry Kiss. This one does not have any sort of glitter or anything in it, no shimmer. It is just an opaque colored gloss. This one really does give a beautiful, quite impactful gloss color to the lips. This one's kind of like a coral strawberry with a little bit of a berry, like raspberry undertone to it. It's very, very pretty on its own, very glossy, and just very nice and healthy looking on the lips, I think. And then paired with that lipstick, it's how I've got my lips done today. Oh my gosh, you guys, this combo is fire. It's so good. Such a nice combo. It really is. And it's super lightweight feeling and everything. The products don't clash with each other. They go great on top of each other. I really love this combo. So for me, the standout products from this haul are definitely the Pressed Powder Satin Foundation, and then the Ready Red lipstick, and the Berry Kiss lip gloss. These three I would definitely recommend. I think they perform great, and like I've been saying, you know, they're at a great price point. The other products, like I said, there are some good points, and there are definitely some points that could be worked on with the products. Oh, that's another thing with the lip gloss. I wish this had been fixed. I don't know if it was just an oversight or something, but the packaging isn't quite right. I don't know that you're going to be able to see it, but do you see how the lid doesn't quite line up? So like when you go to twist this back down, it doesn't ever quite twist all the way. It's always kind of like lopsided in that sense, and it's like that on all of these. I really wish that that weren't the case. I mean, it's still secure feeling, but not as secure feeling as I feel like it should be. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there is my overview and haul and try on and everything for these products here, these new cosmetic products from Azélique. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful and everything in seeing a new batch of products that can be added to those of you who really stick to vegan and cruelty-free makeup. I think that is great, and I hope all of these reviews and everything were helpful for you in seeing what you may or may not want to purchase from this new line. Thank you once again to iHerb for sponsoring this video. I appreciate it so much. The fact that I can give my honest review while being sponsored like this, it means so much to me, and I think it means a lot to my viewers. They can see that you as a company, iHerb, appreciate honest reviews. It just, I don't know, it says a lot to me personally. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, found it helpful, all of that good stuff, please do go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, are you? You can go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more content from me in the future. You can become a member of my casserole family here on my channel. I'd love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!